Hari Om, Shri Ram, Ambadnya, Nath Savit, Nath Savit, Nath Savit. So, we are going ahead with Bhakti Bhava Chaitanya. Naradiya Bhakti Sutras we are yet to start. We are knowing about Narad, the one who has written these Bhakti Sutras, right? We have seen his many stories, 3-4 stories by now, right? But today we are going to start with the Sutras directly, right? And the first Bhakti Sutra is Athato Bhakti Vyakhyasyaamaha. Atha, Ataha. Athato means Atha, Ataha. Bhakti Vyakhyasyaamaha. Meaning is Atha. Means now, hereafter. Now, thereafter. Okay? Which wherever you take it. Now, hereafter. Now, thereafter. Ataha. Therefore. We shall explain, we shall expound the theory of devotion, the concept of devotion, the meaning of devotion. We shall explain the devotional love. We'll understand, we'll make you understand, or we'll all understand together the devotional services. We'll define Vyakhyasyaama. We'll define devotion. Yes. Here the writer is not saying, I will define. He's saying, Vyakhyasyaamaha. Bahuvachan. Means, we. That means, in India this has been a tradition. Nobody takes credit to himself at all. What we take is absolutely a collective stance always. Vande Guru Parampara. Whatever I am doing is credited to my Guru. Whatever he has done will be credited to his Guru. So like this, the whole lineage of Gurus. That is the Guru Parampara. So Narada is also saying, whatever I am saying is not by me, but through the lineage, along the lineage, along this heritage, great heritage of my Gurus. So that's why he's saying we, Vyakhyasyaamaha. Okay? Now first thing is, what is there to define? And now hereafter we can understand, right? Why therefore? If therefore doesn't fit in this line, na? Now therefore we will expound on the doctrine of devotion. Why therefore? There has to be something before. Therefore means there is a great meaning behind these two words. Athato, atha, ataha. Now therefore. He is trying to say that as soon as, the minute you come across this aphorism of Bhakti Sutras, that means the Lord Hari, or Hara, whatever you want to call him Shiva, call him Vishnu, whatever you want to call him, the Swayam Bhagavan has bestowed his grace on you now, here and now. As you have heard, you have read this first Bhakti Sutra, that means the Lord has started bestowing his bounties on you, his grace upon you. Okay? And that's why. Therefore, because God is showing so much grace, God is supplying so much, God is the providence. Now this word is very tricky. Many people think that providence means the one who provides. No, that is provision. Whatever is provided is provision. So God is provision, as well as God is providence. Providence for no providence nahi. Providence means the divine care. Providence, the meaning of the word providence is divine care or divinity itself, Paramatma. That is providence. Okay? And this providence, divine care is being given to you, is being allotted to you Not as a, not because they are begging. No, God doesn't like beggars at all. Because God is loving you. He wants to love you. He wants you to love Him, that's all. He wants you to progress, that's all. And therefore, we will expound the doctrine of devotion. Now, what is there to define and explain and expound? Yes, it is required. Many things we go on taking for granted in our life. Ye to malum hai, ye to malum hai, ye to malum hai. I know it's there. I have been doing for ages there. Come on. I hear many times 89-year-old bachchas also talking. I'm doing it for years here. Oh God, yes, true. And 7-year-old person also will say the same thing. There is no difference. It is same. Human race is same, absolutely. We are all children to Him, right? But we have to understand this only. Because whom are you devoted to? Whom are you devoted to? Whom are you loving? Up to whom you are doing your, carrying out your devotional services? And what is your standing? Where do you stand? In what capacity are you serving? That we have to understand. The first we have to understand that, as I am always saying, there are 3 types of main theories or doctrines of theism in India, in Sanatan Vedic Dharma. One is Nirgun Nirakar Brahma. Means the ultimate form of God is only one, that is Nirgun Nirakar, means there are no attributes to it at all. It just is. Just pure consciousness, the pure existence. But can you pray to that God? Tell me. One is pure consciousness. You cannot pray to Him. You cannot see Him. You cannot hold His hand. You cannot feel guaranteed. You don't feel safe. We are common beings. Those who are saints and tapasvis and jnanis, that thing is different. Definitely, Nirakar is a form of this Almighty 100%, 108%, no doubt. But that is for Jnana Marga, the path of knowledge, right? Second is, the first is, Nirgun Nirakar Brahma means Advaita, means you are also God. And therefore it is very difficult for us to understand. And I cannot digest it. Calling myself, I am the Tattva Guru, I will commit suicide that minute only. As soon as somebody says that, everybody tells me, you are the Mother Jagadamba, my God, I will jump from the Everest down. No, we cannot tolerate these ideas, right? Because we love them, we respect them so much. We don't want to stand in front of them with head like this. We want to stand in front of them with head bowed down. We are at their feet. That is what is our position. Why? Has somebody forced it on us? Is it like some one army fighting with another army, winning over them, and then telling, okay, kneel down? Not at all. God doesn't want to defeat us any time. Keep that in mind. Many times people tell us, God is taking your exams. God is testing you. Are bullshit here. God has no other business or what? And then go on taking your exams? No, not at all. All the difficulties are basically the opportunities given to you to go ahead one step. Just imagine you are going to see a movie, a drama, a program, in which there is no villain. There are no obstacles. There is nothing special. Like see, a drama of 3 hours starts in some theatre, or movie you can say in whichever theatre. The hero gets up, says, good morning, darling. She said, good morning, my hero. Then they kiss each other. Okay, that you might enjoy for a second, I don't know. After that, he starts brushing his teeth. She is brushing her teeth. And it is being shown. She takes 20 minutes. He takes 10 minutes. You are watching them only cleaning their teeth. Then you go inside. You want to follow, follow. Okay? Are you going to enjoy that? No, it is a fact. It is a truth. Many Indians say, we want to see the movies with brain. Okay, we want to see the facts. These are the facts. Hardcore facts of daily life for everyone. So see that. Okay, leave the humor out of it. Okay? They are taking bath. Then he is going for his job. She is going for her job. Nothing happens. They complete their job. It is being completely shown to you. They come back. She cooks. He's shouting, where is her? No, not at all. She's shouting, not at all. She's cooking. He's reading. Then they come together without fighting. They eat. They just say good night and sleep. How is the movie? You will say? What will you say? Bakwas. Bull. If somebody asks you, come, let us go for this movie again, you say, this is not my cup of tea at all, right? Certainly, but there is nothing for us to see, to enjoy, to understand. So keep that in mind. Similarly, in our own life, there are no questions, no queries, no difficulties. That means there are no opportunities also. Every difficulty is basically a mother of 100 opportunities. Not only 100, sometimes 1,000. But we look upon difficulties always as harassment. Sorry. It is not harassment, keep it in mind. We suffer, definitely. We go through pains, yes, definitely. We are hurdles, so we are delayed, definitely. We are sort of imprisoned sometimes, trapped sometimes, yes, certainly, no doubt. Are you think God is deaf? Are you think God is blind? No. And Nirgun Nirakar Brahma, he may be listening, but I am not sure about it. But he is pure consciousness. He is not going to react to you. The most important attribute, or if I say quality, but actually is attribute-less and quality-less, so we cannot say quality also. He doesn't react. He, she, it, whatever you want to call that Brahma. It doesn't react. What is the use for that in our life? Right? So that is Advaita. I am the God, you are the God yourself. Whatever you do, you decide. Whatever you want, you only decide. You are the maker, you are the doer of your own life. You are the developer of your own life. To say it sounds very good. But let us come to practical terms, it is the most difficult thing to shape our own life. Where at every second, while taking small decisions, we are always in 3 minds, 4 minds, 5 minds. Should I do this? Should I do this? There are 6 girls standing. Okay, this one, this one, this one, this one. Ultimately, all give you one chappal and you come back as a shopkeeper, right? Right? No? Very good. My boys will not have to face that, definitely. Right? Fun aside. But we cannot choose many times right things. We are in fix, and we want doubting ourselves so many times. We might put on very much bravado. I am so brave, I am so great, I am so competent. Instead we know, I am not so sure. And there is nothing wrong in that. Only don't project it outside. Others do not allow others to understand that you are scared, you are fearful. Now, fat gayi hai. No, don't show it off. If you show that sort of feeling of yours, people are going to take wrong advantage of you, definitely. But in front of God, we should be naked. Naked does not mean remove your clothes and stand in front of Him. Then the mind should be naked, as it is. So Advaitavad completely, though it is a true, definite form, Brahma form. Another form is Saguna Sakar form. God with attributes. And both are the forms of the same ultimate Parabrahma. You will say Lord Ram is Nirgun Nirakar as well as Sagun Sakar. Means formless as well as with form at the same time. Then Bapu, how is this possible? I am repeating again. Sri Ram or Sri Krishna or Sri Shiva, whom we want to refer to, or Ma Durga, they are Nirgun Nirakar, that is formless. And Sagun Sakar, that is with form at the same time. So, Bapu, हम लोग चूना लगा रहे हो क्या? Are you going to camouflage something? Are you going to doctor something? No, not at all. Are you going to mop something? No, not at all. So what is it? How it is possible? I have been talking here many times. One simple example. You can do both at the same time. Right? Just think. Just think simply of your own school days. Your school teacher, your class teacher, who is Khadus, strict, okay? She is teaching you All of you are taking down notes, right? Attending properly, not trying to do any mischief. Okay? That is the Sagun Sakar forms of hers. Sagun and Sakar. Sagun means with qualities. That is the Sagun Sakar form of hers. If she is just sitting in the chair in the class, she has given you some work to do, she is sitting idly, quietly, with her eyes closed. That means she is not looking at you. She is not saying anything. She has told you, today I am in Maunam. I am going to maintain silence today. I am not going to speak at all. Neither she is seeing you, neither she is watching you, nor she is going to talk to you. Neither nor she is going to get up from her chair. Means she is at present Nirgun. But still her presence itself matters. You definitely hesitate to make any mischief. Right? So she is there and she is not there. She is there because physically she is existing. But qualitatively she is not participating in anything. The same thing here. When we call Nirgun Nirakar, formless, means the form which we cannot understand. Nirgun Nirakar, formless, does not mean there is no form. There is a form which we do not understand. Just like, imagine, 100 years back, 150 years back, 200 years back, in West, had anybody seen electrons and positrons? No. They saw it just 110 years back. They had not seen it at the time, they were not existing. Are you getting? Are you getting? So, similarly we have to understand here. Okay? Kya? What are you supposed to understand? I forget, I am becoming old man. Both exist. So though pronouns are there, we cannot see them, but they exist and they produce their effect also. Right? So Sagun Sakar and Nirgun Nirakar are same only. Only our reactivity with them, our relativity with them is different. That's all. It is same. Right? See, air which we are breathing inside. Are we aware of it? No. But at the same time, if somebody has some obstruction here, somebody compresses your nose or your throat, what happens? There is a dearth of air. Right? You crave for air. You are dying for air. That time you are aware of that need, the necessity of breathing in that air. The same air starts blowing. That becomes a wind. It starts blowing with the speed of 200 kilometers per hour. What happens? It becomes kya? It becomes cyclone or storm or a cyclone. Right? It is same. Wind is same, air is same. Only the speed has differed, but with the different speed, what has happened? What is taking place? The action is different. H2O, chemically is same. It can be a vapor, bashpa, still it is H2O, it is hot, it may be seen, may not be seen, cannot be seen. Okay? So it is invisible for all practical purposes. Okay? Then it comes as water, that is seen, but doesn't have a shape of its own. Then temperature still goes down, becomes ice, there is a definite form, but that goes on diminishing in size. If you give heat, if you maintain at some particular temperature, it maintains. So ice, water and vapor. These three things apparently are so different. Their qualities are also so different. If you have put your hand on the vapor, what is going to happen? It's going to burn. That is the worst burning if at all. If a water, unless you have heated it, it's going to give you cooling effect. And ice, so you know the effect very well. But ice also, if you keep such a big ice on your back or head, it's going to cause you burns only. It's called as frostbite. Means coal what? Coal burns. Coal burns. That is frostbite. Okay? So H2O is same. So we are all Brahmas. Brahmas is not Brahma Devas. We are also Brahma. Everybody is Brahma. Even the stone is a Brahma, this wood is a Brahma. But everybody's quality is different. Everybody's manifestation is different. Why quality is different? Manifestation is different. Why manifestation is different? Because when everyone was born in Satyayug first time, many eons ago, everybody had been given good qualities only as a human being. But at the same time, everybody was given freedom of action, freedom of thought. The way everyone used it, according to that, his next birth, next qualities were decided. So we have been evolving. This whole human life is a process of evolution, not of revolution. We are always behind revolution. One fine morning we get and say, oh, now I have become 200 kilograms. I am going to start starving from today. 3 hours we starve. After that we say, no, I am not starving. Yaar. I will have some juice. Juice, no, it reverses acidity. The citrus fruits, they are acidic. They contain acid, citric acid. So not good for health. I will eat food, dry fruits. Yaar. Dry fruits is okay. A few cashew nuts, few pistachios, okay, a few of the almonds, okay. I say, okay, it's not that much. Okay, still, I am having acidity, So let me eat. I will eat 2 bananas. 2 bananas also, they were not ripe properly. I will eat 1 mango. Mango is not sufficient. I will eat 1 jackfruit. At least 1 fruit. No, I am eating only 1 fruit. It may be so big, so what, but it is 1 fruit. I can claim that I have eaten only 1 fruit. Right? This is how we play with our own ideas. Right? And that's why we need someone who is dependable. There are so many difficulties in our life. We are in dilemma so many times. Who can guide us? If you have a guru, he will guide you. He may not be available to you personally many times. But if you have devotion with you, you are directly connected to the God. Keep that in mind. Devotion is nothing else but getting connected with your Ishta Devata. Getting connected with your God. Which way? Any way. That you will never understand. His ways are millions and billions and trillions of doing what he wants to do for you. What trillions? Infinite ways. You'll never understand. But we have to understand how to love him. And tell me, Bapu, love is not a thing to be taught. Certainly. Love is a feeling, love is a thing, love is a knowledge, love is a yoga, everything. Whatever love is to be felt, is to be experienced, is to be done. And what is love? We call love to so many things. I love rum. I love 555. I love derby. I love her. I love him. I love my job. I love my art. These are all passions. That's not love. Love is something which you do just because. There is no reason for it. I love you just because I love you. Unconditional. Love is always unconditional. Love wants to give. Love doesn't want to take anything. Love wants to take back only love, if at all. Love wants to give continuously. And love and fear cannot stay together. They are antidotes of each other. Fear takes away love and love takes away fear. You say both the things exist together. I am scared of my father and I love my father. It is wrong. It cannot be. I respect my father. I adore my father. I obey my father and I love him. That is different. You are scared of your father. If she is scared, yeah, that is fun talking, okay, no problems. But if you are really scared of your father, that is not correct. If children are scared of their parents, who is going to be their best friend? We should be strict with our children also at times, I understand. But they should never feel orphaned. That is the most important thing. And whom they will go to in many difficulties which they face during growing up. Right? And devotion teaches us that. That ultimate father, ultimate mother, what do you call? It's one thing. It's completely dependable. He gets connected to us. We don't have to do anything for it. We have to only do bhakti. We have to only be in bhakti bhava chaitanya. Chaitanya means the living bhakti. जिसमें जान है, not dead bhakti. जिसमें जान है. Chaitanya means something which is lively, living, enthusiastic, active, passionate. But this passion is not a passion of the sensual world. It's a passion of spiritual world. Right? So devotion is love. Love of God. We can compare a mother's love with God's love? Yes. But that is only 1%. Mother also. Is her expectation not satisfied? Somewhere gets hurt. Somewhere wants to stay away. But a God, even if you insult him 1,000 times, still he doesn't get hurt. Many people try to spread the rumors. God gets angry. There is a wrath of God. No. If there is a wrath of God, that is not a God only. Certainly not. Certainly not. I can give you this challenge. Prove it. I stand for it. Okay? Always. Remember, God never gets angry. Never, never, never. Yes, we have seen, we have read about her. She gets angry. With whom? With asuras. Are you asuras? Are you demons? No. See, like Valmiki, I have given this example 1,000 times. He was Valya Koya Daku Ratnagar first. He has committed rapes, murders. Still he was saved. Still he was bestowed upon salvation. Chanting only Mara, 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 Mara. Yes. And was then Daku Ratnagar? No, certainly not. There is definitely every chance for you that you also will be salvaged. Right? You will be saved. Saved from your difficulties, physical difficulties, psychological difficulties, these earthly difficulties, materialistic difficulties, as well as spiritual difficulties. Every difficulty. Because for God, they are same. Don't think that all those who are saints, their spiritual difficulties are more important for God than our earthly difficulties. No, not at all. Because even day-to-day life for God is a spiritual life only. You should also understand. Our day-to-day every activity is ultimately a spiritual activity only. Because where are we living? We are living in her domain. Swayam Bhagavan Trivikram's domain. Definitely. So whatever activity we are carrying, is every activity a spiritual activity. You say, Bapu, then we hear so many on the TV channels, news, somebody raped somebody, somebody killed somebody. Yes, that is also occurring in their domain only. But in their domain, there are two sectors. One is the sector of love and devotion. Another sector is sector of atheism, where people do not believe, do not trust him. And there, she is very, very harsh. She doesn't punish, but she doesn't give her grace to anybody. She doesn't allow her son also to give grace to anybody, to distribute kindness to anybody. In that sector, artistic sector, everything goes according to the laws. इतना पाप किया भोगो, इतना पुण्य किया enjoy करो. But in the section of love, devotion, it is always real grace. What is the definition of grace? Unmerited favor. You are not required to prove your merit to earn that grace. Right? And devotion, that's why. Narad Muni is saying, Athato Bhakti Vyakhyasya. So we shall expound the doctrine of devotion. It's only the first sentence. But here he is maintaining three things. It is not my knowledge alone. I have experienced it from my Guru. He has experienced it from his Guru. And his Guru's Guru, like that, the lineage. From the Lord Swayam Bhagavan himself down is the Guru Parampara. So we will expound. Right? So imagine, we are going to get knowledge from not one person alone, but millions and millions of Gurus. In one chain, the knowledge is streaming to us. We are so lucky. Right? And therefore, why that therefore? Because God has bestowed His grace upon us, therefore. God has given us opportunity to take His name, therefore. Now it is high time, therefore. Because I am in difficulty, therefore. Because I am sad, hence. Because I am happy, therefore. Because I am miserable, therefore. Because I am not miserable, therefore. I am coming out of misery, therefore. I come out of misery, therefore. In which way you want to look at it? Therefore. Ataha. Therefore. Remember, right? When we are happy, we are very happy. Because say, you wanted to pass certain exam, you are the first rank, you have passed, gold medal is given to you. You got the job also in campus interview, the best job of package of 100 crores per year. Beautiful, right? With 10 wives and rich father-in-laws without Sala or Sali. Imagine 10 apsaras, for that matter, 5 only human beings, right? All of you are overwhelmed, right? Love you. But at that minute, at that particular minute, when you are bestowed upon with so many things, right? Your closest friend meets with an accident. Will you be able to enjoy all that thing? No, not at all. If somebody has gone to Switzerland, Alps, a wonderful beauty, and here in India, his whole business has collapsed. He has money over there, definitely. He has tickets and booking, everything. Will he be able to enjoy there? No. You have gone to Kashmir. You are moving in a posh car, which you dream of, in Kashmiri valleys, but behind one person is sitting with his gun to your neck. Will you enjoy? No. So similarly, keep that in mind. Fear and love, fear and peace, fear and happiness cannot stay together. Right? Coming back to the same thing, right? So fear and love. So therefore, that's why this word ataha, therefore. We want to remove all our fears, therefore. In one sentence, we have so many fears, so many anxieties, so many apprehensions. We want to remove them. Therefore, Bhakti Vyakhyasya. Okay? Have you understood? Why are we learning Bhakti? He is telling, why is he teaching us Bhakti? And why are we learning Bhakti? And Bhakti is to be learned definitely. Because you may be a good singer. If you want to become the really better singer, best singer, you have to learn from somebody who is already expert. And we have already seen the stories of Narada. Nobody is better than Narad and Hanumanji. And Naradji is the Guru of Hanumanji. Right? So, we will be learning from Narad. Okay, so first aphorism, we have started saying, Athato Bhakti Vyakhya Syamaha. Right? The Atha word, have you heard anywhere else? Have you spoken somewhere else? Some stotra? In Ram Raksha Stotram? Where? Atha Dhyanam Dhyayet Ajanubahum Druta Sharadhanusham Baddha Padmasanastam Pitam Vaso Vasanam Navakamara Dala Svardinetram Prasannam Vamankaruda Sita Mukha Kamara Milla Loshanam Niradabham Nana Lankara Diptam Dadata Murujata Mandanam Ramachandram Iti Dhyanam. Okay, we'll say iti Dhyanam. We want to stop here. Okay, so Atha means to start with. Iti, okay, full stop. But we will not going to have full stop in our life at all. Those who want moksha, they want to give full stop with their life. But I will not advocate moksha. In moksha there is nothing here. You become nothing. Better than that is, become the servant of Lord and enjoy with Him eternally. That is the most important thing. But then, whole responsibility is His. Your birth is going to, who is going to chart? Who is going to plan? He is going to plan. If you want a moksha, there is nothing wrong in that. It is good. But you dissolve your own individuality. I will not like to lose my individuality at all. I want to be her son. I want to be his grandson. Yes, I want to be. I am selfish. If somebody wants to send me to hell for that, I am ready. There is nothing like hell. Keep that in mind. Nothing like heaven, there is nothing like hell. These are only understandings of different strata, okay, of spiritual levels. Right? That's all. Right? When we see stories, we talk of heaven, hell, everything. But it is only as what is called a sort of explanation of principles. Right? Sriram. Now, one small thing. Now, as we are going to start with these aphorisms, right? Because we must be taking down notes. Okay, fine. But I will like if you people do certain homework. Are you willing? Yes. It is not compulsory. Very simple homework. Don't have to write down anything. Nothing. Simple homework. Just try to remember whatever I talk on the next day. This is Thursday night, right? Okay? So on Friday or on Saturday or Sunday, at least within 3 days, try to remember what did this madman talk in front of us. Okay? Don't worry, my own mother Arundhati used to call me Mahachakramaditya always. This my son is Mahachakramaditya. He can do anything. You should be always damn sure. I am capable of doing anything. I am really capable of doing anything. Keep that in mind. Okay? So just try to remember. This is the only homework you have to do. What you remember, okay. Talk with your friends. If you forget something. But remember. If you have taken down the notes, go through it again. At least once. Okay? Promise? Nakki? 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 Nakki is the word we have decided, huh? Okay. See, for me, language is only one. That is language of love. Whether it is English, Sanskrit, Marathi, Gujarati, Kannada, Telugu, Tamil, Malayalam, Punjabi, Bengali, Pakhtun, Amuk, Tamuk, etc., 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 I don't bother. Okay? It's a language of love that I love. And I read, I listen, hear and understand. Okay? Yes, so, language differentiation, discrimination has no place with me. So enjoy. Enjoy your life. Be happy always. And any difficulty, remember my words. This difficulty, it has come to me to give me opportunities which I have to choose, act upon and get something better. Okay? And you will. And I will see to it that you will. Okay? Love you all. Love you. Love you. Love you.